Welcome back to The Breakfast Show. It is 9:15 on a Thursday morning and you can hear us but not see us.
Where are we? Are we hiding behind the couch? Or are we just not on the TV screen?
Yeah, that was last week's show.
That was last
hiding
week's show.
behind the couch.
Oh yeah.
For good reason. But this morning we told
we're
you.
not. Yes, we're here. We're actually here. We like to consider ourselves as magicians sometimes.
Yeah, we told you we were going to bring a little magic to your morning, but unfortunately we aren't turning any tricks today.
Not really.
Our next guest was actually somebody we met at the Esquire party a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
But he's been performing tricks for the longest time.
You know, from everyone from revelers in the club to sultans of Perlis, we are very fortunate to have him on our sofa this morning.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Zelwyn Chiu.
Good morning, Zelwyn. Hey,
good morning.
good to see you again.
We're surprised you didn't appear out of thin air.
I appeared you guys.
Oh, okay. Actually, it was his doing.
It was his doing. Nothing to do with the
Okay,
studio.
now everyone's going to ask you to make them disappear.
Actually, there are
I
some
can just be a
people.
boss for one.
There are some people who would like you to make disappear.
I know who to start with. Yeah.
Who to start with? Okay, well, you know what? Let's start with how you began in your journey for magic.
I started off about 4 years back when I was in college. I was studying. I picked up my very first magic trick learning from YouTube. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's where I started off, and then I felt that that wasn't enough. Therefore, I wanted to go on further, and I Googled, searched some stuff where I can learn and all this thing. So I bought books and DVDs. Yeah.
Right. So now, is that how most magicians or starting up magicians learn? They go to YouTube. Books. Yeah, they absorb it in books.
One very common place to go for people for them to learn magic is actually through YouTube. Yeah.
YouTube, yeah.
But unfortunately, what they teach on YouTube are those really not well taught.
Simple
Right.
Not well
tricks,
taught, and
not well taught,
therefore
yeah.
those people that learn from YouTube learn it in the wrong way.
Right. And what is the right way to learn?
The right way is to learn is to read a lot of books.
Right,
A lot of
books.
books. There are a lot of books on magic. It's going to be hard reading it.
Right.
But yeah, that's where you should learn.
To start.
Does it start with a natural talent, though?
Not really. Everyone can learn magic.
So
Magic
it
is
can
science.
be learned?
Yeah, they can be learned. Yeah.
It can be learned.
Time to
There
quit
is
our-
hope for us, Joe.
Time to quit our day jobs.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got these books, and what was the first trick that you sort of performed on? You perfected it. You go in like, yay!
The first trick I learned actually was a very complicated card magic.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, it was something really complicated. I do not know how I started off learning that.
Right.
And until today, I'm still doing it and still trying to perfect it.
Oh, so you haven't really perfected.
I mean,
it's your 16th chapel.
You have to continue doing and making sure it's better and better and better and gets better.
Right.
So that's that's the art of magic. Yeah.
Okay. But you know, there are magicians, there are mentalists. I believe you're called a mind magician, illusionist.
Yeah.
What do you like to be known as and why?
The common term would be magician. Yeah. Otherwise, I normally term myself as a mentalist, but a lot of people out there do not know what mentalist is.
Yeah.
They'll think, are you mental?
Yeah.
Can you read my
Like
mind?
crazy mental stuff like that. Yeah.
Right.
Actually, mentalism is just a subcategory of magic. It's basically mind magic.
Right.
It involves subtle suggestions, subtle influence to influence someone's decision and thoughts and stuff like that. Yeah.
I see. So I'm sure we'll get an example of that later on the show. But let's continue talking. So tell us about, when you actually started performing for an audience.
My first ever audience was in my church group. Yeah, we had a private Christmas party in front of like 30 to 40 people in a house.
Right.
And yeah, I was very nervous that time. Yeah, and that was my first ever time performing.
Right.
4 years
And
back.
how long ago was that?
4 years back.
4 years
Okay.
ago.
Yeah.
Okay, and obviously you've rose the ranks and moved on and performed for bigger crowds and bigger audience, and even the Sultan of Perlis. Tell us a little bit about that. How did you, make your way there?
Well, I would say I'm really blessed and fortunate to be able to meet the right people at the right time who are able to bring me to places here.
Right.
I mean, in everything you do, all you need to do is just stay passionate. And when you do the right thing and you are passionate about what you do, people will start coming and look for you, and they will bring you to places here.
So who were some of your inspirations?
One of my inspiration would be, of course, David Copperfield. Yeah, that's a very common name. Other than that, we have people like David Stone, Michael Amma, Max Maven, who their names are not too conventional and people won't know, but yeah, they're really good magicians out there.
What about the guy on TV?
The masked magicians?
Blake.
No, David Blaine.
David Blaine.
Yeah,
David
David
Blaine.
Blaine. Oh yes, David Blaine is one of the guy that started off making street magic or so-called close-up magic popular.
Popular.
Yeah.
Right,
Before him, people were doing close-up magic, but people weren't receptive of what we are doing. Therefore, when David Blaine came to the scene doing so-called street magic, and it made the whole world go, wow, you know, magic experience closed up and right under your nose, in your hands. So, yeah, he started off street magic.
I guess he allowed everyone or other magicians like yourself to be able to approach people or strangers on the street and just say, hey, let me do something. And they've seen David Blaine, and so they
that's right.
So what does it do for you as a magician when you see the expression on people's faces?
Oh, that is the greatest joy of a magician, you know. When, and not only magician, but any other performers, when you do something and you see people appreciating your art and loving what you do, and when they smile and laugh and, you know, after you show thank you, hey, that was a very wonderful show. I mean, that is the greatest pay any performer could have get.
Right, but do you find that, you know, yourself being established as, you know, a mentalist and a magician, do you get everybody asking you to do a trick all the time?
Well, if I were to collect 1 ringgit or 2 ringgit from everyone that asked me, hey, show me a trick, hey, do me a trick, I'll be a millionaire right now.
So, but I'm sure you're well on your way. I'm sure you're well on your way.
Because you actually also perform for very large crowds. For example, you're the resident magician at Zouk at the moment. How does this work in a club?
Wow, in a club, this is a very, very, very interesting experience. I mean, it is one of the hardest places to perform at.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's noisy, it's dark, and people just want to dance, and, you know,
they're probably drunk.
Probably, yes, And magic involves a lot of psychology as well, and noticing people and watching people and studying people. So what I do normally is I stand at one place and then I look at people. Are they bored? Are they lonely? Are they approachable? And it does a lot of studies. It takes a lot of studies, and before I go and perform, and until right now I'm still learning how to break the ice in people. But it's one of the hardest places to perform, and a very challenging place, and where you can really grow and learn. In the club.
So what happens is, and when are you at Zouk?
I'm normally there on either Fridays or Saturdays or both nights.
So basically, if we were to go to Zouk on the weekend, you'd come up to people and offer to perform.
Sometimes I'm just walking around or be dancing in the DJ booth and all those things. Like people, hey, you're the magician, right? I have some friend having some birthday party. Can you come? Right, just come and go, and then go to have some, have fun, drinking, dancing.
It is living up the party, so to speak.
My friend says Zouk pays me to party well, so quite true.
That's not a bad gig at all.
No, not at all.
Unless you're not the partying guy.
I am. Wow.
So good for you then. Now, you know, you perform street magic, close up, small groups, and also you do big groups. How different is it? And which do you prefer?
Both are also both are very preferred by me. I mean, both are really nice ways of performing. Close-up magic is like when you're doing close-up to people.
Like
and my largest audience was in Mumbai, India, early January, where I performed for 20,000 people on stage.
Wow, 20,000
Yes, it was really, really huge. I was there, they were like ants, you know. Well, it's very different. Yeah, you have different sets of magic, and it requires different sets of performance, charisma, and showmanship, everything. A lot. It's very different.
So what's your biggest trick to date?
Well, there's no biggest trick or smallest trick. I believe that every trick, even the easiest magic trick or magic effect you can learn, if you're able to perform it well and, you know, turn that trick into magic, not just showing a trick, but entertaining, well, that is an achievement itself. So there's no really big or small trick for me.
Okay. Right, Zelwyn, I wish I had $1 right now, because what we're going to do is actually ask you to perform a trick for us.
Would you do us the honors, since we're on?
Well, I can try. Can you borrow me your watch and your watch? Take it off,
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to try something to watch.
You're not going to disappear with our watches.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
That's what all the comments say.
I'm going to hold on to that for a while. And your time is about similar, right? If you cannot see, this time is about 9:20.
Okay.
9:20. Hold on to that. We use that as a marker. Now, Hanson, are you 9:20 over here? Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm left-handed.
Left-handed. Now, I'm not going to touch the stamp here. Can you extend your left?
My left.
Right hand.
My right. Okay.
Let's try and get the cameras to get a close-up of this.
Close it.
Close it.
Turn it over. Now, your time is about same as mine. It's marker, you're 9:20 over there. Now, mind magic mentalism has a lot to do with subtle suggestions and influence. So, but then also you have a free will to do what you want or choose whatever you want. Okay, Hanson, I'm going to ask you one question right now.
Sure.
Between a number 1 to 60, I want you to choose one number, any number you want.
Let's go with 35.
35, all right? You chose 35, yeah? No, I did not influence you. You could have chosen other number.
Numbers,
35. It was 9:20. We're going to try to move the time forward by 35 minutes. We're going to try that, yeah. So it's going to be about 9:50 around there, yeah?
Yeah.
Does that mean we get to wrap up the show early?
Yeah. The producer come to me. Let's try. 1, 2, 35, and just like this.
Okay.
Look at the time and tell us.
Goodness!
Awesome!
Oh, wow. Okay, you might not be able to see this, but yes, it's almost 9. It's close. It's 9. It's almost 10 on my watch. Yeah. So I would give that.
So you get to go early today?
Yeah, bye. See you guys. It's almost 10 o'clock.
That's fantastic.
So, can you guys see it? It does say it was 9:20.
I'll vouch for him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Joe will vouch.
it is 10.
I think it's visible.
Yeah, it's visible, right? Okay, yeah. See, it's almost 10 o'clock. Wow, amazing. That's
So how does a trick like that work?
Yeah.
I have to kill you if I tell you.
Yes.
Yeah. Which will lead me to my next question, actually.
Yes.
What do you think of those shows, you know, which bust these magic tricks?
Was the masked magician?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, what he's doing is totally idiotic. Well,
he's butchering the art form.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
I mean, he completely destroyed magic for me. I'm like, what?
That's right. Yeah.
You know what? You know what?
You're a
You
victim of it. Yeah.
You guys need to make him disappear.
Yeah.
Literally.
Unmask
A
him
lot of
once and
magicians
for
will
all.
love to. Actually, we know who it is. Yeah, he's actually a guy that is, he was a magician before. He was a very good.
Obviously
performer.
not a successful one.
I'm not sure. Yeah, probably yes. Yeah.
Because I did read from somewhere that the code of ethic of a magician is to never reveal the secret, because that destroys
right.
the idea of magic.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, magic is actually science which is unexplained. Yeah. And it has the power to bring everyone, even mostly adults, back to a moment of childlike wonder, where you can actually genuinely go like, wow, how did that happen? And even from adult like this, you can become a child again, like, and after that, oh, I'm an adult, but stay cool. And it has that power. But people like him destroy it.
Yeah. And it's so crucial, especially, you know, when you grow up. There's not many things that can wow you.
That's right, except money. Well,
But even
I like to believe in a world and there's more things than just, you know, people go wow just on that.
Yeah, but like magic, my money automatically disappears anyway.
In fact, if you want to call that magic, there are a lot of magicians out there who take your money and make them disappear into thin air,
yes.
right?
Well, you
They're
know,
called bankers.
there are young crop of magicians these days, you know, that are coming out of KL. How do you all differentiate yourselves from each other?
Yeah.
Is it because of the tricks that you perform, or is it your personality?
Or are you guys competitive?
Yeah.
It's what differentiates is a lot of things here. It ranges from the way we dress. For me, I like to dress like casual, formal style. Some people like to prefer to go for the street style or the very old, you know, tailcoat and all those things. Yes, suits. And also the tricks and our charisma and our showmanship. Everything is very different. There's no duplicates of the same people.
Right. But are you guys competitive? Are you like, oh man, he's doing this trick. Now I'm going to go back to this one.
You mean like the show in the Prestige? Like, you're doing this, you're doing this. Top that.
Well, at the end of the day, people say competition is healthy. Competition is good.
Yes, that's right.
It keeps you on your toes.
Yes,
right?
that's right. And it keeps you keep on wanting to learn new
more.
stuff. But in this market, it's pretty niche in Malaysia, especially.
It's still quite niche.
Yeah, so there's not too much competition going on. Yeah.
Okay, so pretty much what you're trying to say is that you have KL covered.
No, nothing like that. Yeah, there's a lot more places for me.
Unfortunately, we are running out of time, Zelvin. Maybe can you show us one more trick before we go?
One last one, very quickly.
A card trick, yes. We all love cards.
Now let's try something with this. I'll need you to shuffle the deck for me.
Okay.
Yeah? Alright, shuffle.
I can do that.
Shuffle, yes. Yeah, you have some skills in gambling. Have you?
We have gin rummy sessions at my parents' house. I've been well trained.
Now, can I borrow that tissue paper from you?
Sure.
Yeah. All right, let's going to write something over here. Yeah.
Ooh,
okay, you done shuffling? Can you pass to him as well? Just a quick one.
Yeah. Sure. Shuffle the cards. I saw shuffling.
You shuffled the one more last time?
I shuffled one more last time. Okay. You can tell I don't gamble.
Okay, you don't gamble. Okay, now let's do this. I'm going to draw something over here. Yeah, I'm going to show the camera later. Let me just draw it first. Okay. I'll go for...
It looks like a heart.
Yes, it's a heart.
It's a heart, okay.
And the lucky number... 7.
7.
That happens to be my lucky number.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
7 hearts.
7 hearts over here now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I want to name me a number between 1 to 5, any random number, and you as well a number between 1 to 5, and we'll sum those both numbers up. Okay. What do you want quickly? Yeah.
Okay. 1.
3.
1 plus 3. Do you want to change your mind?
No.
Do you want to change your mind? No. 4. So 1 plus 3 will be 4. We're going to count off 4 cards here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and this is the 4th card. I'm going to leave it here.
Okay.
Now you shuffle the deck. So there's no way I could arrange that in a certain manner.
Yeah,
all right?
There's no way.
There's no way. I don't know what card is in where, which position. And I draw 7 hearts here, and you chose a 4. Please turn over that card. The 4th card.
It is the 7 of hearts,
people.
Very nicely done. Yeah. I wonder if it would change the outcome if we changed our numbers earlier on. When he asked us.
Probably not.
Probably not. But you know what, Alan? A pleasure. Thank you for
you.
coming.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Of course, if you'd like to catch him, you pop down to Zouk.
On Fridays or Saturdays,
Okay.
And of course, you have a website that they can log on to find out more about you as well. That would be www.zelwinmagic.com or Facebook.
Yes, we're going to take another time out here on The Breakfast Show.